Clockwise, the quiz that makes your brains go wang-ang. I'm Charlotte Hindle and this is Big Ben. And remember, only one of today's teams can win through to play him. So let's meet the three teams who are going to try. Yeah! For the Blues, we have Naomi and Daniel. And where are you from?
Salisbury.
And do you have any hobbies, Naomi?
I like looking after my animals and music.
Good. And what about you, Daniel?
Playing football and modelling.
Oh, right. And for the Orange team, we have Lucy and Matthew. And where are you two from?
Torquay.
What school?
Ilsham.
And do you have any hobbies, Lucy?
I like running and music.
Well, don't run away. What about you, Matthew?
I like playing squash and football.
Well, good luck to you. And for the Greens, we have Douchey and Alan. And where are you two from?
Roxeth Manor.
And what do you like doing, Douchey?
Swimming and collecting empty crisp packets.
Well, that's very useful, isn't it? What about you, Alan?
I like playing cricket and riding my bike.
Well, good luck to you. Now, just before we start, let me explain that as well as trying to beat each other, our three are also trying to beat the highest scores of our Clockwise top three. So let's see who they are. In third place are Dominic and Rebecca from Maybury near Telford with 115 points. In second place are Oscar and Nicola from Chagford in Devon with 125 points. But in first place are Rowley and Rebecca from Stroud with 145 points. So let's see if you can put your name up there and win a place in the grand final. Because here we go with round one, which is a race to the face. And as you know by now, you have to get to the top of this scale here. So it's a free-for-all round, fingers on the buzzers. Here we go. This actress plays the part of Sharon in EastEnders. Green team.
This is Shadeen.
Correct, Greens. The Tour de France is what type of race? Blue team.
Cycling.
Correct, Blues. Which of these is not a cartoon dog? Snoopy, Goofy or Fozzie?
Fozzie.
Correct, Orange. What do these two men have in common? Green team.
They've got the same name.
Yes, I'll accept that. They're both called Leslie. What's the detective agency called in moonlighting? Green team.
Blue Moon.
Correct. Cumulus indicates fine weather. Where would you find it? Under the sea, on Earth or in the sky? Orange team.
In the sky.
Correct. What's this man's most famous catchphrase? Orange team.
Harry.
OK, it's you know what I mean, Harry. Yeah, I'll give you that. What sort of stories did the Brothers Grimm write? Green team.
Fairy stories.
Correct, fairy stories. What is a clavichord? A part of the body, a tie for a dressing gown or a musical instrument?
Musical instrument.
Correct, Orange. Decode these pictures to give me the title of a film. Green team.
Moonwalker.
That's absolutely right. Which storybook cat grins and disappears? Blue team.
Cheshire Cat.
Exactly right. Light travels very fast. Is the speed of light...
300,000 kilometres per second.
Exactly right. Well done. Who is this boy's mother? Orange team.
Princess Diana.
Correct. What creature is on the flag of Wales? Orange team.
Dragon.
And that's the end of the round. And the Orange team have got to the top of the scale. So at the end of that round, in third place we have the Blues with 15. In second place, the Green team with 25. But in the lead at the moment with 30 points is the Orange team. Well done, Orange. Because you won that round, you now go first in our 45-second challenge. This is where we turn to the Clockwise clock face and we're concentrating on the numbers in the inner circle. Are you ready? Your 45 seconds starts now. A second-class stamp costs how many pence?
14 pence.
Correct. How many make up Bananarama?
3.
Correct. What number is the last man at cricket?
11.
Correct. How many years in a decade?
10.
Correct. What is the lowest even number?
2.
Correct. How many days in February this year?
28.
Correct. How many legs has a Jack Russell?
4.
What is the highest number of spots you can find on one domino?
6.
No, 12. Complete the band name Heaven.
It's a place on Earth.
No, 17. A million has how many noughts?
6.
Correct. Prime numbers divide by themselves and what other number?
1.
Yes. How many states are there in the USA?
12.
No, there are in fact 50. And that's the end of the 45 seconds. And at the end of that round, you have managed to light up 9 numbers, which takes your score up to 75. Now, Greens, you came second in that round, so you go next. Your 45 seconds starts now. How many squares on a chessboard?
12.
No, 64. How many players are there in a game of solitaire?
2.
1.
Which answer? 1 is correct. How many railway stations are there in the game of Monopoly?
4.
Correct. Which number represents 1 p.m. on the 24-hour clock?
13.
Correct. How many goals are scored in a hat-trick?
3.
Correct. Counting the referee and linesman, how many people are on a football pitch during the game?
24.
No, 25. How many wedges do you need to win Trivial Pursuits?
7.
No, 6. How many legs has a roadrunner?
2.
Correct. How many people are there on an English jury?
11.
No, 12. And that's the end of the 45 seconds. The end of that round, you have lit up 5 numbers, which takes your score up to 50. Now, Blues, I'm sure you're going to catch up in your round. And your 45 seconds starts now. In the stories, what number is Thomas the Tank Engine?
10.
No, 1. On what date is Friday considered unlucky?
13.
Correct. How many points does a team get for a win in the English Football League?
3.
Correct. If January is month number 1, which number is given to February?
2.
Correct. How many vowels are there in the word queue, as in a queue of people?
2.
No, 4. How many hours does it take the Earth to rotate once?
24.
Correct. How many spaces are there between all the numbers on a clock?
5.
13.
No, you're both wrong, 12. How many mice followed the Pied Piper out of Hamelin?
10.
No, the answer's none of them. They were all rats and children. How many letters in the word consonant?
7.
No, 9. How many strings has a normal guitar?
6.
Correct. In the name of... And that's the end of the 45 seconds. But I'll finish this question. In the game of Scrabble, what is Q worth?
10.
Correct. And at the end of your 45-second challenge, you have lit up 6 numbers, which takes your score up to 45. And now it's time for the supporters to get involved. This is your chance to help your team members. Each week we'll have a different 60-second wind-up, and this week it's the Paint Box Challenge. Paint Pot Challenge is basically a relay race. We have one team member with 2 supporters on this side and another team member with 2 supporters on this side. The idea is for you to cross over, walking across the floor. Easy, I hear you say, but in fact you have to walk across on the paint pots. The fastest team to change places is the winner and wins the 5 points. And your time starts now. Away you go. That the green team have now got 55 points, but it's very close as we return to the Clockwise clock face to play Numbo Jumbo. As you know, this is a free-for-all round on the outer circle of numbers. Each number is the answer to one of the following questions. So here we go, fingers on the buzzers. The fast train is the intercity... Blue team.
125.
Correct, Blues. How many lines make up the figure 2 on a digital watch?
5.
Correct, Blues. At how many degrees Celsius does water boil? Orange team.
100.
Correct, Orange. How many wise men supposedly came to see... Blue team.
3.
Correct, Blues. How many fortnights in a year? Orange team.
26.
Correct, Orange. Take the number of 5p pieces in a pound from the number of 2p pieces. Orange team.
30.
Correct, Orange. Well interrupted. What date in July is Independence Day? Green
4th.
team. Correct, Greens. What number is spelt the same in English and French? Green team.
6.
Correct, Greens. A penny farthing bicycle has how many wheels? Blue team.
2.
Correct, Blues. How many white squares on a chessboard? Orange team.
32.
Correct, Orange. If January is month number 1, what number is given to September? Green team.
9.
Correct, Greens. And that means it's the end of the round. Let's see what the scores are. In 3rd place, the Blues with 65. In 2nd place with 70, the Green team. And in 1st place with 95, the Orange team, which means it's the Green and the Orange team that go through to the next round. Naomi and Daniel, we're going to have to lose you, but here you go, your Clockwise pens. And thank you for playing Clockwise. Well done to you, the Green close in that round. You did very well. Now let's see if you can catch up with the orange team, because, of course, this round decides who will go through to play Big Ben and have a minute to win it. Right, here we go. Are you ready? What is the junior section of the Girl Guides called? Orange team.
Rangers.
No, green team.
Grannies.
Correct, greens. What are you going to do? Up you go. According to Walt Disney, who was Pinocchio's conscience? Orange team.
Jiminy Cricket.
Correct. What are you going to do? Up 2. Which member of the original group left Bros? Green team.
Craig Logan.
Correct. Up to 4. Which month is the month before June?
April.
Correct, greens. Up to 6. It's getting quite close here. Name a pudding you eat with gravy. Orange team.
Yorkshire pudding.
Correct. Ooh. Up to 4. In which programme would you find Mrs. Mangle? Orange team.
Neighbours.
Correct. Up to 6. It's neck and neck. Very close on the points too. Which American game is played similarly to rounders? Orange team.
Baseball.
Correct, orange. Up you go to 8. They're steaming ahead. They don't... And that's the end of the round. Which means the oranges have won. They're at number 8 on the scale and they have 135 points. Well done. But I'm sorry, that means we're going to have to lose you, green team. But well done, Douchey. There's your clock. And Alan, there's your Clockwise clock and Clockwise pens. And thank you for playing Clockwise. OK, you two, Lucy and Matthew. This is the biggie, your chance to play Big Ben and win some great prizes. There are your 3 mice. They're worth small, medium and large size prizes. All you have to do is to get all 3 mice past midnight. But of course it ain't that easy, because you're being chased by the minute hand, which means you only have a minute to win it. And that minute starts now. What is the name of Mike's dog in Neighbours?
Bouncer.
Correct. Which month has the least number of days?
February.
Correct. What does a caterpillar turn into?
A butterfly.
Correct. How many members in the pop group The Bangles?
4.
Correct. How many F's in the word difficult?
2.
Correct. What sport does Mike Gatting play?
It's cricket.
Correct. In which city is Tower Bridge?
London.
Correct. Who wrote Oliver Twist?
Charles Dickens.
Correct. Who is 007?
James Bond.
Correct. What grows on vines?
Grapes.
Correct. Who was Adrian Mole's girlfriend?
Pandora.
Correct. Who is Punch's wife?
Judy.
Correct. And you've done it! Brilliantly played. There are your Clockwise clocks and Clockwise pens, and as well as that, you've each won Mr. Money, a voice changer and Astro Shooter. Well played on Clockwise. We'll see you same time next week on Tickety Talk Clockwise.